Andy and Mindy, they have finally decided to acknowledge after I was being threatened to be sued. Y'all, what in the BET Awards for Best Performance in a Fake Relationship is going on? Because baby, this ain't just messy. It's a straight up 5-alarm fire with a side of public humiliation and deflection lawsuits. You mean to tell me that Yandy Smith and Mendeecees Harris? Yes, the same couple who've been parading their black love like it's sponsored by Target and trust issues have been playing all of us this whole time. And now Tasha K. Dunn pulled the curtain all the way back, baby. And it's giving lies, manipulation, and good old tax bracket betrayal. Let me ask you this. How you gone threatened to sue somebody for defamation, but then come out and admit what they said was true? How you've gone scream protect black families, when you out here collecting side chicks like Pac-Man cards? This ain't no love story. It's love and hip-hop, the legal affairs edition. And y'all, it's juicy. So, buckle up, cause we about to dive into a cheating scandal so reckless. Even Kirk and Rashida said, damn y'all wildin'. And yes, there are voice notes, plural. Let's get into it. Let's start from the very top because, baby, this ain't your average love and hip-hop drama. Oh no, this one right here. It's got lies. Lawsuits, leaked voice notes, side pieces with boarding passes. And a whole PR stunt wrapped up in a black love bow that just came and done in front of the entire internet. So who are the stars of this scandalous Netflix-level plot twist? Yandy Smith, the self-proclaimed power woman, reality TV darling, okay? And one-time manager to Jim Jones. Yes, that Jim Jones, whose one-hit song from 2006, We're Still Pretending, was a career. And her longtime boo turned not really husband. Mendeecees Harris, you remember him? He's the ex-dope turned reality husband with a rap sheet longer than his Ameti was locked up. They said she waited faithfully. They claimed it was giving ride or die. It was giving Bonnie and Clyde. But baby, it turns out it was giving scam and plotline because what Tasha K just exposed. It makes that whole "are they legally married or not" question look like the least of their problems. Now, let's get one thing straight. This ain't just gossip. This is an expose. The kind that pulls up with screenshots, voice notes, receipts, and allegedly side dude profiles courtesy of Mendy's own team. Yes, you heard that right. The man's own camp apparently gave Tasha K the rundown on Yandy's side pieces. Ain't that something? So here's how it all spiraled out of control. Tasha K, the queen of controversy and YouTube's undisputed court summons collector, went public with what she described as the real tea on Yandy and Mendeecees. And the moment she spilled it, few internet went boom. Cause this wasn't just hearsay, she say. No, she came with audio, baby. As in multiple voice messages between Yandy and her alleged mystery man. Conversations, flirtations, details. Now, hold up before we point fingers. Let's not forget this is equal opportunity scandal because, well, Yandy was allegedly out here giving hey big head energy to more than one man. Mendeecees was no saint either. According to the voice notes, anonymous D-Miz, and good old-fashioned messy friend leaks, Mendeecees was seen creeping with a particular woman on multiple different occasions. Oh, and get this. He even allegedly used other people's money to fly her out, not his own. He's out here jet-bluing side pieces on someone else's dime. The audacity. Remember that one time he did Shannon Sharpe's podcast interview? Yeah, she was allegedly there when he flew to New York for another media appearance. Same girl. Coincidence, baby? At this point, it's a tour schedule, but instead of denying or clearing the air, what do Yandy and Mendeecees do? They come together after all this drama and say, yeah, we were both cheating, but we dealt with it privately. Privately. You brought this relationship to the public like it was on display at the BET Museum. Had people rooting for y'all, crying over prison visits and surprise vow renewals? And now you want to sweep it all under the rug like it's a little dust on a reality show set. No, ma'am, not today. And this is where Tasha K snapped. Because after putting out all these receipts, after being threatened with lawsuits again, she gets proven right again. And what does Mendeecees do? He tries to make her the villain, goes live looking hurt, confused, and legally prepped, saying he's going to sue her. But behind the scenes, his own team is out here spilling everything. The name of one of Yandy's alleged friends, receipts from the hotel bookings, timestamps, flights, even locations where Yandy and Mendeecees allegedly stayed in separate hotels during the same trip. Not even trying to hide it anymore. It's giving where business partners with benefits because, let's be real, they unfollow each other, then re-follow. One minute it's breakup rumors. Next minute, they're on red carpets together giving interviews about building black legacies. But y'all can't even build trust. And this is where it gets strategic because according to sources close to the situation, yeah, we got those too. This whole relationship might have never been about love in the first place. In fact, some are saying it was always a brand move, a PR setup, a reality show storyline come to life, a way to stay on VH1, checks and influencer deals, because, let's be honest, what was Yandy doing before Love and Hip Hop? She was managing Jim Jones, whose music career faded faster than a MySpace playlist. No shade, but all facts. Once that door closed, she needed a new product, a new story, something to stay relevant and enter. Mendeecees a man with street credibility, a troubled past, and just enough mystery to sell a comeback tale. Together, they sold us faithful wife and rehabilitated husband and cashed in on the narrative for years. But now, the script is cracking. Theffins ain't buying it. And Tasha K, she ripped the lid off like it was a boiling pot on a gas stove. And what's bubbling underneath is far nastier than anyone expected. You got side chicks at media events, dudes calling Yandy late at night, voice notes where things get real nasty. And don't worry, we'll break those down in a second. You got lawsuit threats flying around like confetti at a divorce party. You got IG unfollows, passive-aggressive captions, and fans choosing sides like it's a reality TV war zone. And guess what? Ain't nobody apologizing. Ain't nobody taking accountability. They just keep doing press runs like nothing ever happened, smiling for the camera like their marriage ain't built on a foundation of lies. NDA agreements and matching sponsorship deals. But we're not done yet, okay? Oh no. Because in part 2, we're going even deeper. We're breaking down the actual voice messages. What was said, who said it, and why it changes everything. We're talking fake hotel bookings, money laundering rumors, and the real reason these two are still pretending to be together in public. So grab your snacks, fix your wig, and don't even blink, because what's coming next might just make you uninstall Instagram. Now, buckle up, because this is where it gets even uglier. We ain't just talking about rumors anymore. Are we talking about leaked audio, travel receipts, suspicious behavior, and anonymous sources with tea so hot you'll need of admits just to click play? So let's break this all the way down. According to multiple insiders, yeah, we got imaginary sources on payroll. Now, Yandy and Mendeecees' entire relationship has been operating like a publicity contract, with infidelity clauses. You heard me, they've been cheating on each other, but allegedly had an unspoken agreement to keep it off the blogs. Well, clearly that failed. Let's start with Yandy's side of the scandal. A voice note surfaced sent to an anonymous man where Yandy is heard giggling, flirting, and saying, "Why you keep calling me at night when you know my man's home?" To which the voice heavily distorted but clearly male replies, "'Cause you don't. Act like he there." Oof! The internet went insane. People started digging, cross-referencing travel dates, outfit timestamps, even hotel Weiwei Leginans. And allegedly on 3 different occasions, Yandy and her mystery man were booked at the same resort in Miami, just floors apart. And baby, the room service bills. Let's just say someone ordered strawberries and whipped cream at 2 a.m. And it wasn't for no Instagram story. Now, before Team Yandy tries to cancel me, let's not forget Mendeecees' own messy trail. Because while Yandy was playing unbothered, Boss chick on Instagram, Mendeecees was out here treating his side piece like a VIP co-star. Remember his interview on Shannon Sharpe's Club Shay? That woman, the same one fans clocked sitting in the audience, was allegedly flown out by him twice. And get this? According to an anonymous stylist who worked with the set that day, every day. And the response? Well, maybe you need to switch it up. I'm not married either. Married either. We not going to act like this ain't full-blown soap opera dialogue being typed in real life? And while the DMs were being tossed around, the public reaction was even wilder. Twitter lit up like a Christmas tree. Yandy, been faking that marriage for a VH1 check? Mendeecees cheating again. I thought jail changed him. This the realest Love and Hip Hop episode, and it ain't even on TV. Meanwhile, on TikTok, users were remixing Yandy's old motivational speeches with clown music. And people were reposting that infamous clip where Mendeecees admitted he might not have waited for Yandy. The roles were reversed. The Audacity age expired almond milk. And then came the leaked financial trail and baby. That's when even the IRS probably raised an eyebrow. Sources, and by that we mean deeply unverified internet claim thought Mendeecees, used a company card linked to one of their joint ventures, a media consulting brand, to book the hotel stays, and when questioned about the charges, he allegedly said it was for a meeting with potential podcast investors in what OnlyFans. For liars, and let's not act brand new about Yandy's foreign trips, either word on the street, and by street we mean the DM inbox of a nosy blogger, is that Yandan once aided a trip to London for a women's empowerment event. But Mendeecees didn't go. Someone else did. A certain friend who works in high fashion and mysteriously disappeared from social media. After fans started asking, who's that man sitting next to Yandy in first class? Double quotes few. Gets even deeper. One of Tasha K's insiders claims that Yandy and Mendeecees actually stay in separate hotels when traveling for appearances. Allegedly, during their panel talk in Atlanta, Yandy was booked at the W Hotel while Mendeecees was seen leaving the Marriott. Same city, same night, different keys. And the kicker, their social media made it look like they were cuddling in bed, that beaning, so you lying in real life and online. That's commitment. But here's where it gets scary, because Tasha K didn't just post the leaks. She also went on a rant. A full-on breakdown dragging both Yandy and Mendeecees with surgical precision. She said, and I quote, "Y'all out here threatening lawsuits while sipping champagne with your side pieces. Don't play victim when you've been the villain." Even posted screenshots from their legal reps, trying to get her to retract statements. But when she didn't, boom! Yandy and Mendeecees backtracked and admitted to cheating, but said it was handled privately. Baby, you brought your relationship to the red carpet, the courtroom, and clubhouse. There's nothing private about your business when it's been monetized for 8 straight seasons and now their fans are divided. Half saying, let them be. Relationships are hard. And the other half saying, take that black love cosplay somewhere else. 'Cause let's face it, this ain't a mistake. This is a pattern. This is a PR strategy gone rogue. And everybody's watching it implode in real time. One follower tweeted, "We were rooting for y'all. We bought the books. We posted the quotes. We watched the jail visits, and this is how you repay us." Another wrote, "They Kirk and Russ heated us and didn't even have the decency to pretend better." And then there's the real question. Was any of this ever real? Because if this was just a mutually beneficial fame contract, then few Yandy's acting deserves an Emmy, and Mendeecees needs to open a masterclass on faking redemption arcs. But the drama ain't over yet. Nope, not even close. It's because in part 3, we're going deep into the fallout, the potential lawsuits, the brands pulling out, the legal threats, and the real reason these two might finally go their separate ways. And oh, baby, Tasha K isn't done yet. The way she's been dropping hints about British connections, offshore accounts, and relationship fraud, Phew. Somebody calls Shonda rhymes. Stay tuned because the chaos is just warming up. And just when y'all thought this circus couldn't get any wilder, boom! Tasha K pulled out receipts so messy they could single-handedly shut down a whole season of Love and Hip Hop. Allegedly. And remember, we're saying allegedly for legal reasons. Yandy and Mendeecees. We're out here running a whole reality TV Ponzi scheme. That's right. Insiders claimed their dramatic relationship was scripted from the jump. Think Netflix drama meets Bravo delusion with a sprinkle of courtroom chaos. So, here's the juicy bit. Remember those heartwarming reunion scenes where Mendeecees got out of prison and they hugged like long-lost soulmates? Well, according to one source who used to be on the production crew, those emotional moments were rehearsed 3 times with lighting cues and tissue prompts. I can't. The way they played with our emotions, like that should be a federal offense. Now, let's talk cheating allegations. Extended director's cut. More whispers surfaced that Mendeecees wasn't just being emotionally unavailable. It was being physically present. It's just not for Yandy. One bartender in Miami, calling herself Kesha with the curls, claims she hooked up with Mendy twice during the All-Star weekend, all while Yandy was home doing TikToks about marriage, advice, ma'am, and baby. Let's not forget Tasha K's exclusive clue drop, an audio clip that allegedly features Mendeecees saying, "I ain't even really married to her for real. WH80 if." This audio is even 40% real. Then we've all been fed a glorified soap opera wrapped in a reality TV bow. Tasha teased it like it was a Kendrick Lamar diss track, and the internet lost its mind. Meanwhile, social media detectives, folks with too much time and YU, started pulling up receipts, flight logs, hotel charges, and even matching outfits. That didn't match the timeline of Yandy and Mendeecees' so-called couples retreat. It's giving. We took this pic together, then went to separate rooms, energy, and here's the kicker. Yandy's camp tried to hit back hard. K allegedly issued a cease and desist to Tasha K, claiming defamation and unlawful invasion of private family matters. But y'all know Tasha K, she don't run from lawsuits. She collects them like POC cards. She posted a selfie holding the letter with a glass of wine, captioned, "Another one. Cute." Meanwhile, folks in Yandy's circle are scrambling to clear the air. One of her former assistants, who quit after being asked to stage a crying scene, says Yandy's been living in a PR panic room. According to them, she thought she had Love and Hip Hop in the bag, but forgot the internet is forever and the tea is boiling. Phew, and just when we thought the flames were dying down, Tasha K drops another bombshell. In her recent live stream, she pulled out what claimed were unreleased texts between Mendeecees and an unnamed industry stylist. These weren't just flirty, they were full-blown sex and hotel confirmations. Tasha even did a voiceover reenactment, like it was to catch a cheater deluxe edition. We're talking voice effects, dramatic music, the whole damn thing. Let's talk brand fallout. Multiple business partners who once collaborated with Yandy, especially those in her women empowerment events, have reportedly distanced themselves. One promoter in Atlanta was quoted saying, "We can't promote fake love and fake contracts. We're out." Meanwhile, Mendy's real estate side hustle is apparently under review. Chilly, what does that even mean? Selling houses or drama? To make matters worse, screenshots allegedly show Yandy in a group chat trying to silence a former friend who threatened to go public. The messages read, "Let's handle this privately. I'll pay if she signs the NDA, y'all." That NDA got leaked, too, along with a video of Mendeecees telling that same friend that Yandy just knows how to make it look good on camera. Log. And let's not forget the timeline confusion. Remember that big vow renewal Yandy posted on Instagram? Turns out it was filmed a whole year before it aired, and multiple attendees have come forward saying it was a closed set, not a real event. Even the cake was props. Sis, was anything real? In the latest twist, a supposed former VH1 executive spilled the tea anonymously to a gossip blog. saying Yandy and Mendeecees were originally test subjects for a fake relationship storyline experiment. The idea boost ratings by creating power couples with just enough real drama to confuse viewers. They allegedly got bonuses for every social media scandal that went viral. So we're basically watching The Truman Show and no boundaries. By the way, the views are rolling in, the comments are feral, and the popcorn supply is running low. So what's next? Will Yandy go full legal nuke and sue everyone, including the group chat? Will Mendeecees go on The Breakfast Club to clear his name and end up making it worse? Or will Mona Scott Young step in and turn this whole saga into love and hip-hop? Courtroom Chronicles. One thing's for sure, this is not over. The tea is still hot, the drama is still fresh, and Tasha K has made it very clear she's got more. And if y'all thought this was the end, baby, we're just getting started. And there you have it, folks. Tasha K just blew the entire lid off this so-called power couple facade. I mean, Yandy and Mendeecees has been serving black love goals on a silver platter while hiding cracks the size of the Grand Canyon behind closed doors. From backdoor betrayals, shady lawsuits to full-blown manipulation. This ain't love, baby. This is PR stunt gymnastics with a sprinkle of narcissism. Now, the real question is, how long can they keep FAQing it before the whole damn castle crumbles? Are we watching the beginning of the end of Yandy and Mendeecees? Or will they hit us with another healing journey TED Talk to save their brand? And let's not forget Tasha K out here risking lawsuits, dragging skeletons, and giving zero damns. But why now? Who tipped her off? Is this personal or just another brick in her empire of chaos?